Okay, welcome everybody. We are back after yesterday having some sound issues. Hopefully we're not still having them. I mean, you know, I traced it, tracked it. I heard it. When I did the playback, I heard it. But honestly, I didn't find anything. I just did a reboot and, you know, went from there. I need to level up Glyph, so I don't want to get too berserko here. Let's do this. I think this is too low, but I want to be efficient and get these glyphs up. But I think I should have gone up to like 75 maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we should have gone a little bit higher tier. This is gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be enough to get us started, but we need to go up. Get these glyphs leveled up quick. We need to go higher. This is my fourth character this season already, and yeah, I've reached that point in the season like I normally do where I'm kind of ready to go to a different game, to be honest. I'm kind of stalling until PoE 2, to be honest. And I reach this point every season. It's not just this season, every season. It's pretty much where I've done all the classes I want to do. I've got them all through the end game content, and you know, you kind of start reaching where the end is the end is the end is the end. It's like I said, Diablo 4 really doesn't have end game content. They really don't. Once you do it, you're done. Then you can do it again with an alt and again with an alt, but honestly, that's true with every game. However, I will say some games have handled it better than others. Like, you know, Path of Exile with maps is really pretty cool. Last Epoch with the monolith was super cool. missing a mechanism to pull. It's missing a mechanism to pull the enemy inward, which would be really, really helpful. Oh, well, we damn near leveled it right here already. We could have just stayed there and finished it. Okay, so we're doing these because we need to get, because we need to get these glyphs leveled up. We're pretty far away. Still got this one all the way down at 1. We haven't played this character very often, so it's been a fast play getting him to Torment 4, and now I'm just trying to get all the little leftovers done, like getting him these glyphs leveled up. First of all, just getting the glyphs was a challenge. So man, we were running dungeon after dungeon after dungeon and just everything we could. Okay, so 65 is too easy. Let's take that up. Whoops. Let's take that up to 70. We'll test that. Maybe we go up to a 75. I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's see. Sure, I forgot to check my, I don't think my aspects are right. I'm pretty sure they're not. That's all right. We'll check them. We did a bunch of gear changes on this the last time we played it, and I think we stopped, but I'll have to look. You got your first 4GA Mythic. Awesome, bro. Good job. Awesome, Dylan. That's awesome. Not an easy thing to do lately, so that's good. Actually, it's good to know that it actually is dropping. I haven't ran any bosses since the patch, so I don't know if the drop rate has remained, if it's changed at all, worse, better. I have no clue. I got in between those freezes. Okay, so 70 might have been not the most efficient thing for me to do to level glyphs. Oh, here we go. It's speeding up a little bit. Yesterday's stream we had to end because we had some sound issues, and I I couldn't hear it on my end, but people were telling me on Twitch and TikTok. So when I played it back, we ended the stream, I played it back, I heard it. There was like a static. Never did find the problem, just basically rebooted both PCs and seems like it went away, but we'll see. I can only hear it on the playback, which was very odd. But we did a huge PC replacement here. I'm a 2 PC system, and we did do a heck of a lot of work here. In fact, we got more stuff that we're planning to do here soon. Oh, awesome, Frank. Got some more mythics this morning, so maybe the drop rates improved again. I'll have to do some tests. That's awesome. Taking too long to drop this guy. We have to keep moving here. We can't get hung up on one person. He'll follow us. So maybe 70 was a little bit higher than where we should have been. Let's see. It's not too bad. Considering that I have mythics, glyphs that are level 1, it's not too bad. Build is missing a way to pull the enemy in. I'm gonna have to look at some options because I think it would be way cooler if you could somehow follow me. I need more people to kill than just you. Come on. We're wasting too much time on just one person. Stood right in it. Good morning, Chaotic. I'm right in it again. this is my 4th character, but it's only my 3rd one that's Torment 4. My Necro is still not a Torment 4. I haven't played my Necro hardly at all. I need to, but I just haven't. I don't have too much time on my Barbarian and this character. My Spiritborn is Spiritborn. We better get to the boss quick here because the way his damage is going, I'm worried it will take him down on time. Yeah, the Fireball Source, that's what this is. It's been very fun. I agree. Totally. I totally agree. It's totally underrated. Totally. I mean, if you go by max roll, it's not even in the top tiers really, and it's way underrated. It's a good build. I like it. It's been pretty strong. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Sorcerer lately. I mean, last season too, the Light Spear was a blast. I just wanted to get away from the Spiritborn a little bit. I'm not a big fan of it, and I know, you know, it's new. That's why I wanted to play it. It's also OP. That's the other reason why I wanted to just play it, but I've had my fill. I'm like, okay. I've had my fill. I'll use it to still run people through boss runs and stuff like that, of course. But I'm not a big fan of it as far as play. Tier 70 is, alright, about his limit, isn't it? For right now. Okay. And he just became a Torment 4, so kind of makes sense. Alright, let's get this. Gonna help a lot once we can get those to where they need to be. That'll help a lot. That was a pit level 70 right there. That was a 70. So, I mean, used to build up a mobilytics using lightning spear instead of familiar. Okay, that sounds pretty smart. Actually, that actually sounds really smart. Yeah, Ron, I'm just trying to play this. Yeah, pretty much going to be a solo day, I think, because yesterday I ended the stream because of sound issues. So today, hopefully, we can get done what I wanted to get done yesterday, and everything will work. And then what I'd like to do is tomorrow we'll probably do follower runs. Thursday and Friday we'll probably do follower runs with my Spiritborn. And bang those out real quick. We got something to claim there. Let's do this. Ron, is there something specific though that you need? Need to get these glyphs. It's all about the glyphs right now. I don't know if I have an elixir in me or not. I don't know if I drank one. I don't remember. I don't remember. I did. Okay. You need a multiple GA rod. Let me finish this and let me check my stash real quick. I don't know if I gave them all out or not. I don't think I did. I'd have to look. Let me just finish this up. What does everybody think about the patch? Since the patch, have you played? What do you think? Are you noticing any differences? Is it so minute that there was no reason for them to mention it? I mean, honestly, I'm just happy I'm not crashing anymore. That's all I care about. They fixed that a couple patches ago. If I wave at bikers even though I don't have a bike myself. Well, I'll tell you, XP is real slow when you get to this point. Crashed 3 times last night. I don't want to hear about crashing, man. They got rid of my crashing, and I'm hoping it stays that way. Crashing on what? On a PC? Or console? Because it was crashing on all of them. Interesting to hear what you're on. I'm on a PC, and it seems like it stopped, but by the time I say that, it'll just go to hell. Xbox. Okay, so on a console. Interesting. Okay, we can't spend all day trying to kill that. We gotta move on. Bad lag since the update. I had some lag at the very beginning of this stream that I noticed. I thought maybe it was just a graphic startup thing, but yeah. when I look at the patch notes, it doesn't look like to me like they did much, if anything, to Spiritborn. Which goes back to Rod Ferguson's comment on Twitter, where he asked people, "Do you want us to leave Spiritborn?" And he put it in quotes, I think it was, you know, broken, or do you want us to fix it in the way it was intended? So interesting. Okay, so pit 70 may not be the most efficient in trying to level these glyphs, just because it is taking us longer to kill them without my glyphs being leveled right now. But, I mean, we're still doing it. We're still got plenty of time. It's just, it might be taking too much time, to be honest. Right now, we're still doing okay, because I'm watching this time over here. And we don't even really have to go to that portal, I don't think. We can stay right here and probably level everything up. But we need mobs, so if we run out of those, then we'll have to go through the portal. Right now there's quite a few standing around. Didn't want to die, did they? Yeah, I could just go down to a 50 and run it super fast. That's what we were doing with the start of the stream. We started off actually at 65, and it was pretty quick. But I thought, let's see if I can squeeze a little more juice out of it for these to level these glyphs up faster, but this actually may not be faster. All right. And of course we have to do one more for that, and then we got to do a whole bunch more for that, and then a zillion more for that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the pits. Not, yeah, I don't like them at all. No, I'm not playing hardcore. No, 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 no. I don't play hardcore. Nope. Okay, well, jeez, that's what, third one we did now? Fourth one maybe. And you can see that XP is real slow right now. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, I was gonna look for you for the rod. That's right. Let's look. The rod. Maybe I gave them all. There's a 2 GA chance for core skills to hit twice and plus 5 to velocity. There's a 2 GA 150% critical strike damage, 52 chance for core skills to hit twice. There's another 2 GA maximum resource and chance for core skills to hit twice. Another 2 GA with the chance for core skills and 5 velocity. So where is he? Ron Almighty Gaming. Those are what I have. I don't know if any of those interest you at all, but that's what I have. This is a single. Okay. All right, let's get rid of this stuff, and then we're gonna go.
What's still got some good in it?
Go where? And then Thursday and Friday, I'll do more runs for mythics. Thursday and Friday with my Spiritborn, we'll carry people through if they need it, and we'll get that moving. So yeah, we'll plan to do that Thursday and Friday for sure. Today we're on, this is, like I said, this is my 4th character. Yeah, he's been interesting, he's been fun, he's been very fun to play for sure. He's underrated, I think. When you go to like go to Maxwell, something like that, I just think they have this Fireball Sorcerer very underrated right now. All right, so we have to keep running these bad boys as much as they're boring, but if we want to get our glyphs leveled and we want to get it done as quick as possible, that's what we got to do. We might break away a little bit and go do a little bit of Undercity, just because they're kind of interesting. I mean, at least there's something different. We need to drink more of this gook, and we don't need either one of you. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of intelligence, and what else? Drink you and fortitude, and I guess we're just gonna do the same stinking thing. 70 again. All right. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll do more mythic runs and get you guys geared up. I've had very big success with mythic runs, and I've got 4 characters now, all wearing mythics, and I've got sparks, and I've got a whole stash tab with mythics in it for another character if I decide to do a druid. But yeah, I mean, mythics are dropping. I don't know if the rate has got improved since the patch yesterday, but it'll be interesting to try tomorrow and find out. Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time here standing here trying to kill just you guys. Let's go. Let's move. Let's keep going. Freeze me, and I don't want to fight behind your little stupid. Oh. Follow me. Let's go this way. Come on, come on, come on. Follow me this way. Freeze me. This guy still needs a little bit of gear updated too. I think he's still wearing a few pieces that are 750 gear, if I remember correctly. I would have to look. He's changed very quickly because he's only been around, created very quickly, so I would have to look. Weapon, oh my goodness. That's quite the little buff right there, Shrine, ain't it? Alright, let's kill all this up before we go through there. No, I'm not doing any runs today. I'm just doing my own character right now, my 4th character here real quick, and we'll do runs tomorrow and Friday, but not today, you know. But we will be doing them tomorrow and Friday, absolutely. Today, I'm just trying to get my alts all to where they need to be here. My barbarian's basically done, but this dude is not. My necro is not. And I don't even know if I'll complete my necro because I'm not enjoying playing it. So it might be one of those that quickly gets deleted. Running the FB build, yeah, Jordy, yeah, I am really liking it. I think it's a little bit underrated. I think it's a pretty good build. I can see a couple weaknesses with it for sure that I've already talked about, that I'm going to try to see if I can tweak them a little bit, but yeah, it's actually not a bad build at all, especially I think for somebody that doesn't want to play Spiritborn but wants something that's got a little bit of oomph to it. It really does. It does have a little bit of oomph to it. Too much time killing just these little groups here. Also, I'm watching chat screens, which doesn't help. Stood right in that. Change my gear up a little bit. We're, like I said, we're not wearing everything that we should be right now. Oh, watch out. So we got a few things we need to tweak. I got all the mythics on I should have on. I just don't have the other gear right. Ain't that funny? I mean, mythics were easier for me to get than the other gear. Feels like it's missed. Like I said, it feels like it's missing just. Yeah, this is Torment 4. Yes, this is Torment 4 Pit 70. The build feels to me like it's missing just one little element, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But I'm gonna play around. Well, I really haven't spent any time on it, and I just kind of like. I have a method that just levels my character so fast now, and I always have, so I don't spend a lot of time really figuring out some of the mechanics until I get into this part. Once I get to this point, then I start seeing, okay, need to change this up, this needs to change a little bit. Right now, I see that this character has no method of controlling the enemy. He can't pull him in. He can't really do anything. He can stun him, and that's about it. Which, if that's all he can do, then I need to start using that to my favor with some changes, which I can do, no problem. It's single target that I've noticed that he's suffered a little bit. Try not to stand in your junk, but you keep throwing it all around me here. What's that? That's oh. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Too bad I don't need it, but and we got one more down here. That's just to get him to legendary. This is the slowest part, in my opinion, of the game. The chain lightning, I did chain lightning. The only reason I went to this is because I did a chain lightning during season, I think it was season 4. And I loved it too, don't get me wrong. Okay, let's go. These get real old real fast. I will, you know, it's just, it is what it is. It's like over and over and over. But I do want to take a break from doing them real quick. I said I was going to come over here and we were going to do, going to Undercity for just to get a change. What's up, Big Rig? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, so let's go. We still got our potions, so we're good. And I do these just for a change, to be honest. I kind of think they're a little bit kind of worthless, but I mean, there's something different. So hey. Okay, these are going to get your ruins, which experience, magic ruins, legendary items. We're going to go with this, believe it or not. No, I'm not. You know what? Yeah, we will. We will. I don't know how well this guy's going to be able to do in here, to be honest, because it takes him a while to drop stuff. So let's see what happens. Sorcerer's been fun, Dean. It's been fun. My Barbarian's been fun. My Sorcerer's been fun. The only one that has not been fun is the Necro. I have not enjoyed my Necro. I can enjoy the Spiritborn depending on the content that I'm doing. I'm not a big fan of it, but my Necro has been something that I just have not enjoyed. We need to get up here and get these bosses. I'm getting distracted here. That's what I was talking about. I don't think he can do very well in this. Single target kind of sucks for him. need to really drop them way faster than this for this to kind of work in here. Like that. I need to pull these bosses over here. Here they come. Come on. Probably not gonna be able to get that one. We're gonna have to just move on. We're getting too far behind. Ah, we're gonna run out of time. Come on. Really? That was not good. Not gonna get it. That we ran out of time. This character has a rough time with these. And then obviously you can see single target is rough. Alright. So that's interesting to learn. We haven't gone in here with this guy before, I don't think, so that's interesting to learn. All right. Let's go up here real quick. All right, well. Now this is probably what, our sixth pit run already in just what, less than an hour. So it's kind of crazy because the XP, we have not gone up a single level yet. We're just gonna hang with 70 because it's been fairly efficient, not too bad. This build that I'm doing right now still needs some pieces. I mean, he's not all decked out yet to where he should be. We're just using what we got and making it work, but it's not what he's supposed to be using. Actually, I take that back. He's actually using what he should. It's just he's using a lower item level of the piece of gear that he should be using. So yeah, Thursday and Friday, tomorrow and Friday, we will be doing follower runs again for mythics, okay? And the strategy is so far right now, unless things dramatically change, that I will try to do a weekend stream for people that work Monday through Friday with running them for mythics as well. Yeah, that's what I have to do right now is get some pieces upgraded, but before I even worry about doing the upgrade, I really, what's most important priority is glyphs. Really are. I mean, all of my other characters, I've noticed that once you get at a certain point with your glyphs, you're unstoppable, really. And my barbarian doesn't have any level 100s. Neither does my spiritborn. Neither does this guy. I mean, my spiritborn and barbarian, neither one have glyphs at 100. We'll get back to do. It's like 82. I think that's about mine too, about 80. I think mine's about 80. And that's my spiritborn. I don't think my barbarians are even that high. Which I have said though that they do need to come up a little bit for him. The spiritborn, you can go with a lot less glyph level just because of the spiritborn being so OP. But like the barbarian, I noticed I got to get his glyphs up even a little bit more. I can run bosses solo, but trying to carry somebody, I'm not sure I could do yet. Same is true with this character right here. My barbarians are only at like, man, I want to say 50-ish, 55-ish, maybe 60, maybe in the 60s. I can't remember. So none of you guys want to die here, it looks like, huh? Stepped right into it. Freaking slithers. Slither. You guys have heard me say for season after season after season that slithers are the worst because they can do everything. They can throw poison, they can throw shadow, they can throw cold, fire. So if you go in with one of your resistances a little bit low, open, and you run across slithers, you're probably gonna get screwed because they can throw everything. at here? We're not even halfway through with this, are we? So it looks like we're going to be fighting Bramble, obviously. Whoops. That came up on our screen real quick when we passed over that area. I don't want to get stuck in here like we are right now. Adios. See, I knew you'd follow me. Finally, holy smokes, that took us an hour. That was some slow freaking XP right there. That's because really, if I want to probably level up the Paragon, it should be using the Spiritborn probably to just fly through content, but I'm trying to get away from playing that stinking character. We're running out of time on here, and I can see we're running out of stuff to kill. Oh yeah, getting to 300 is probably unrealistic for almost everyone, I would think. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any intention of going to 300. I don't have no desire to, and I don't feel like it's necessary at all. But I mean, some people just want to be able to say they did it, and that's cool. If that's what makes them happy, they should do it for sure. But I don't want to. That's for sure. You know, there's no, the problem is this, there's no end game content to kind of push you to do of level 300 Paragon, you know, there's just nothing out there that makes you say, oh, I need to do it for this reason, except for the fact of just the achievement of saying, oh, I wasn't watching, I wasn't paying attention, that was me bad. My bad, watch the chat screen. Except for, you know, if your intention is, man, that was stupid. If your intention is to just say, hey, I did it. Now we're probably gonna run out of time. Okay, I gotta quit dicking around now. Smart, I went right into that. of a sudden now we can't kill him. That's pretty weird. We dropped him like 7 times already. That's pretty weird. No idea. Okay, well, my obols are now full. So we better go spend some of those, I guess. All right, let's get this. Still a long ways to go. Yeah, I think by like 240-ish, 250, depending on the character. Like a Spiritborn, I think by 235-ish, 230-ish, you're pretty done with your Spiritborn probably. Barbarian, you're probably gonna have to push it to about 250 to really get him to where you're, depending on the build. I mean, I'm using the Mighty Throw build. This character, I think this character is gonna have to be probably at about, again, 250 to really be where I want it. I don't know. Honestly, I'm to the point in the game where normally I would leave right now the season and then come back at the end of the season, and I would leave and go play another game. But I don't see like that's very smart right now with Path of Exile 2 in literally a matter of 2 weeks, you know, a little over like, but you know, 2 weeks, 16 days, something like that. So I'm kind of holding off. I used to spread them across the mechanic on my other alts and my mains. I used to spread it across, but depending on like what each glyph would give me. Sometimes I would prioritize one glyph if I see that glyph is going to give me a buttload of damage if I get it to 46 right away, and it's going to help me push through the rest of the content, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I've gotten kind of lazy and so we're going to give up those obols because I am full and I'm not going to come back for 18. But we are going to go spend what I have because it reminds me I need to. I think this build has been underrated a lot. So this piece right here, I need to improve. This one needs to be, I need to get a better piece for that. That one's okay. And this one. So I have 2 pieces that I need to bring up. Everything else I'm okay with. I got the Higher Perdition, 3GA, Shroud of False Death. Oh, and this one. Oh, that's right. Staff. That one has to come up too. So yeah, I've got some work to do for sure. Still haven't got a mythic yet. Man, I've got all of my alts are geared with mythics. This, you know, my main is geared with mythics. And I got a whole bunch of them in my stash still. I got a bunch of them in here. Mythics. Bunches. So yeah, got a lot. Alright, so what are we gonna shop for? We don't really need anything. We could shop for pants and amulet. Let's shop for pants first. Right now, my pants are... my pants have got armor, which we don't really need, but we could change those now. But let's just shop for pants anyway. They're cheap.
Very nice. But could be better.
No shit, could be better, Sherlock. There you go, the mechanic. Ron Almighty's mentioning that you can definitely play with him. I've played with Ron Almighty a lot, and I'm gonna tell you, he knows he can play. He can help you get that content for sure. Okay, so pants we did. What was the other one I said? Amulet.
Very nice. Father's blinding light.
Alright, well. It was good to break. There we go. We used some. All right. Now we gotta go. Let's do this. To get your source glyphs to 100. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm on all of my alts, none of my glyphs are at 100, and nor do I believe they needed to be, so I haven't done it yet. Maybe the one I might want to do it the most is my barbarian, but even him is kind of like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to go much higher on the glyphs than where they're at right now, because if I can already drop the bosses and everything, I'm like, well, what's the point to drop them? What, to half a second faster? Okay, so I kind of give up and move on to something else, I will say. All right, so no potions right now. Let's go ahead and put those in our gullet. We'll do that again, and that again. And we'll just keep running these 70s because they're so fast. Well, they're not as fast as the 50s were, but, or 65s, I'm sorry, 65s. But they will they'll get there as we get these glyphs up. What's up, Marshy? Good to see you. Good to see you, Marshy. Whoa. Did I just jump down the stairs somehow? I think I did. Yeah, that was weird. Well, it's trick or treat. Halloween is what, tomorrow? We're having a problem keeping Halloween candy in this house. My wife is finding out that I eat a lot of Halloween candy. If it's there, I eat it, which is bad. Oh, what happened here? There you go. Ron just put his gamer tag in there at TikTok too. So, and I'm telling you guys, I've ran with Ron a lot. He knows he can help you. He can help you for sure. That's why I always tell people, don't wait on me, man. There's a whole community out there right now that's able to help. And they want to help. They're looking for something to do a lot of times. That's why I do it. Something to do. And we're gonna go back to follower runs tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday for sure, all right? And we're gonna try to do a stream on the weekend for those people that work. I don't know what day, if it'll be Saturday or Sunday. I haven't figured that out yet. I have a feeling it's gonna be Sunday, but I will post some information about it on the clan this afternoon, tonight probably. Once I am sure that it'll be Saturday or Sunday. That way people can plan for it a little bit too. most people prefer Saturday, and I do too, because I prefer to watch football on Sunday. But we'll see. We'll see what. I gotta check some things and check my schedule. I know people are need Mythic still. I have not tested the drop rate since the patch yesterday. Hopefully it's better, but I doubt it. But you never know. I've seen some other people commenting earlier here today that they got a lot of drops yesterday, last night, and this morning. This morning I saw a lot about. You dummy! I saw a lot about this morning too. Okay. What was that? There you go. First crash since the new patch. Right there it is. Big old crash number. Holy cow. Please use the report ID below when... So what I usually try to do is tell them that I was playing, what class I was. They can see it all though. There it is. Yeah. Well, for me, they got rid of the crashing until, again, this new patch. So ain't that a shame? Wow. So there went that pit run. You know, that's the worst part. That's the only part that sucks, is you end up losing all your mats and everything. Well, maybe. Wow. You know, I'm trying to play the game, honestly, until Path of Exile 2. But I am very, very, and as I said earlier, very tempted to switch games. Yep. Well, there went that. That was real fun. And I'm a pit hater. You guys that know me know I freaking hate the pit. And so then to interrupt me when I'm that close. Okay, so we lost our elixirs, we lost our incense, we lost everything. Unbelievable. The crashing is just, it's the one thing that I hate. I'm not gonna lie. I can get past everything else. Honestly, I can in every game. Even if your game sucks balls, I can get past it if you don't crash, and at least make it through the session and then switch games tomorrow. But this game with the crashing, god dang, man. And I thought they got rid of it. It's been gone for me now for 3 days until, well, since last Thursday. When they did the stability patch last Thursday, all my crashing went away. Now, here we are. New patch yesterday. Big crashes again. And you saw I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't stressing the system. We were a fireball source in a pit 70, fighting, and bam, done. So now you make me want to turn this down a little bit. See, this is where my Spiritborn and Barbarian are, but let's just do this so we can go through it faster. That pisses me off. Okay. Let's do this. I hate the pit. I absolutely hate the pit. So boring. I said it during PTR of season 4 when the pit was first brought. It's given to us. I said this is the worst. That's why season 5 was such a big hit, in my opinion, was because they gave you a different option besides you could run Infernal Hordes and don't have to run the pit at all. I didn't run the pit once in season 5, not a single time. And I had 4 characters in season 5 and I never did the pit. It was unnecessary. How is this guy not taking any damage? What is up with that? Alright. I swear stuff is broken. Yeah, you didn't do the pit either last season. Yeah, me neither. There's just no reason to do it. It's not fun. But the problem is Blizzard saw that data and said, well, we want you to do the pit, so we're going to force you to go in there, which is what they did now. And you got a lot of people that are saying this is really, really grindy. And it's like, yeah, it sure is. Infernal Horde was grindy too, but it was kind of like a different kind of grind, I want to say. I don't know. What's up, Mehmet? Yeah, Horde was kind of fun. Infernal Horde I thought was fun. I really did. I hated it during their PTR, and they did some changes to it, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. But the pit, this, I absolutely hate. I see just, total boredom with it. Super quick. Nasser, Killer, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Nasser, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. No, I'm just soloing today. I'll be running followers through bosses and mythic farming Thursday and Friday, but today I'm just soloing with one of my alts. Just trying to get him to where I want him to be here. But yeah, I'm a solo player unless I'm running people through to grab mythics. Come on, there you go. I'm gonna have to play with this build a little bit. I think this build is just missing something. I don't know what. Too, John, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. After playing Spiritborn, everything does feel like You know, but I don't know. To me, this feels like at least I'm getting closer back to home. I hate to say it, but it just does. I thought I didn't enjoy Spiritborn at all. I mean, I played it and he's killer, and I use him to run people, to carry people through bosses, because he can basically kill anything super quick, blah, 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 but it's not very fun. For me, anyway. So when I get back to like playing this or my Barbarian or my Necro, then I feel like, okay, now I'm back at home. Whoa, 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 wrong way. And don't get me wrong, maybe the Necro will grow on me. Maybe I just used a build that for me was not very fun, but we'll see. I'll do another Spiritborn next season, maybe. We'll see. But not this season. Nope. I would say that this has been my favorite alt right here. My Barbarian, the Mighty Throw Barbarian, is a Torment 4, and I think the Mighty Throw is kind of bugged. I think that when you temper it and you get the pulse width of the Mighty Throw pretty good sized, and you fight next to a wall, it starts to bug out. I noticed. I've tried to make some clips of it and send it to Blizzard. I don't know if it really showed it very well, but if you start to raise that up, you'll see your pulse diameter. You'll see that
What do you need?
it kind of freaks out when it gets next to a wall. Alright, well, I guess we just gotta keep doing these stupid things, man. As much as I hate it, we just gotta. Awesome, Killer. I'm glad you got your internet back up. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of things needs to be shown a little bit of love this season, you know, but I don't think we're going to get much of that this season. We'll see. I think we'll see. Yeah, my favorite character is the Barbarian. It's my favorite character to play for sure. Okay, let's keep going. We still got potions. Let's just do it again. It's fast, it's quick. What do we got? Maybe at least we got another glyph that's only a level 1. So my last glyph was only a level 1. It's gonna take forever. I mean, it's not that bad. It's gonna take what, 5 runs, maybe 6. Oh no, it's gonna be more than that. I take that back. Target is where what I'm noticing is where this character's having some issues. So I want to take a look at its skill tree a little bit once we get at a certain point, because I think there's some things we could do to make this even stronger. Besides just level up the glyphs and Paragon. I think there's, I'll have to look. What's up, CJ Striker? So again, guys, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing runs again for Mythics. I'll be using my Spiritborn. We'll run some bosses. We'll try to get everybody some Mythics. We usually have pretty good success, so we'll see. We'll see what the drop rate is now after this patch they just did yesterday. Hopefully it's better. I mean, we've still had pretty good success, but hopefully the drop rate has been improved a little bit, but maybe not. We'll find out. Yeah, Dakota, you're right. Same thing. Chain Lightning has the exact same problem, and that is a good idea. I didn't think of that piece, but that is a good idea. Right now, I'm wearing the Hair of Perdition, and I like it. It's been a big improvement over Harlequin Crest. But single target, it's really made for mobs. You know, I mean, single target gets hurt. As long as I don't die, I don't care how long it takes me to kill the boss. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm able to stay alive. But it's starting to get sketchy, I noticed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play with something. I missed a big group back there, didn't I? I didn't see it. Yeah, you're talking about the fractured winter glass? Yeah, that's the build I used last season. Yeah. But this build, although it uses some of those elements, it's really more fire oriented, but yeah, it's got, and that's, you know, I like the idea somebody said earlier of swapping out familiar with the light spear. I thought that was a pretty good idea. I didn't think of that until that person said it, and I'm like, that's a pretty good idea, actually. And that might just fix the whole problem. But I don't know. I gotta take a look at some stuff. Yeah, for the lightning mage. Yeah. The chain lightning one, yeah. Oh, Escadora, that's the one. Yeah. You're right. Escadora, yep. That's been dropping here today like crazy with GAs. Come on, get in there. As long as I can keep my shield up, I can basically just stand in pretty much everything all of them have. It's just a matter of me not messing up and keeping my shield up. If I watch the chat screen and I don't keep my shield up, yeah, I'll die. Alright, so... I know you're gonna make me run another one. I know you are. Of course you are. And I gotta run a whole bunch more for this one. You use the light spear instead of Rebecca uses that instead of the familiar you crush. Yeah. That was somebody said that this morning, and that is such a freaking good idea. I'm like, never would have thought of doing that. That is such a smart idea. Hydro would probably be an interesting one too with all the fire. But yeah, someone else made the same comment and they said get rid of this and go to this and your damage goes up greatly. That's what we used last season right there. Yeah, interesting. It's an interesting idea. I'm gonna have to think about that. That's a very interesting idea. Yeah, Deathbox, that's my biggest thing I've always done for all 5 seasons. And in Path of Exile, and in Last Epoch, and in... Yeah, I tend to, and I do it on... I purposely make my characters a little bit more tankier than other characters, other people do, because of that reason. I just run right in, man up, face to face, and just pound on them. And it does hurt me a little bit, but I'm usually able to take it pretty well. My Necro, probably the least. But yeah, I mean, I'm a Barb and Druid player, and so I've always played them that way, and all my other characters are based that way. In fact, sometimes you'll see me wearing Tyrell's Might more than I should be, but it's because of that reason that I can run in there and just take a wallop and you can't hurt me. But yeah, I agree. I agree with that I should be backing away, and I don't. I go right up, get right in their face. Yeah, the Esadora has been dropping like crazy, but I don't think they were. There was, like this morning, there was quite a few that dropped. All right, let's do potions. Getting ready to run out here. All right. Just gotta keep doing these stupid things. Yeah, you're right. I could throw my this in my enchantment. Actually, I rarely use this, which I should be using way more, but I don't. I've actually, oftentimes in past seasons, I've gotten rid of that teleport completely and don't even use it. I replace it with something that's going to give me a little bit more of what I like. But yeah. can pretty much stand in anything that they can throw at me. The biggest problem I have is single target, and I think Lightning Spear would be a good idea. I like that idea a lot. I'm gonna have to play with that later. Playing this alt over my Mighty Throw Barbarian and my Spirit Wave Necro. My Spirit Wave Necro I almost hate playing. I just, it's just not a very fun build to play. Or at least for me it has not been. Okay, alright. The Halloween event has been kind of stupid. You get these treasure bags, Butcher appears. Yeah, it's... The Halloween event had no thought this year. Very weird. Because usually it's the one where Diablo makes a big deal. Not this season. PoE is November 15th. Yeah, PoE is November 15th. PoE 2 is going to be awesome, November 15th. I mean, you can go play PoE now, regular PoE. PoE 1, it's still available. It's free, you know, and PoE 2 will be free as well. I like it a lot. I think it's very fun. It's definitely, what's the word I want to say? Because I don't want to say skill-oriented, because that's not what it is. You know, here I've always said this. You guys have heard me say it before. Diablo 4 was perfect when I would come home from work and I was stressed out and my brain was fried and I didn't want to think no more. I would sit down and just kill stuff on Diablo 4 because it was so easy, mindless, didn't take a lot of thought, no strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. You know. Path of Exile is the bosses take strategy. Malachi takes strategy. The Sun and Moon take some strategy. Once you do it, of course, you realize what the strategy is, but still, take strategy each time you fight them, which is kind of cool and takes some thought. The skill tree, people are intimidated by it. They shouldn't be, because if you just go and do a cookie cutter build off of the internet, you'll see that skill tree breaks down pretty easily. And it's so cool once you see it, because you can go, okay, well, this is the witch area, right? This is the area for the witch on the skill tree, but I want to make my witch have marauder powers. Okay, well, I can go all the way across this skill tree and give her whatever powers I want, really. That's the freedom of the PoE system, really. Did a rogue last night. Awesome. Everybody's been really singing a big praise about that Dance of Blades build. I haven't used it. I haven't really seen it, to be honest. Yeah, I knew you were gonna blow up right when I went there. Figured. but keep in mind that when I say Path of Exile is free, it is free, but there's a lot of people out there, myself included, that have made purchases with Path of Exile for like stash tabs, things of that nature that they're making money on, and that's why you don't mind giving them money for those types of things, because it's such a good game. They've done such a good job. Okay, so the end game is kind of tough. Well, you know, that's basically what everything about the tiering is about, you know. How well can you do a 150 pit? You know, I mean, really, that's kind of what they've been basing it on this season, because the Spiritborn, really. As long as I keep one of my shields up, I can pretty much stand it, whatever they want to throw at me, and still kill them. It just takes a little bit longer. I need to improve it, so we will. We will. I haven't masterworked everything. We just got a lot of room of growth here. In fact, what were those gloves right there? It's a fake. All right. Well, that should help a little, I hope. This one is not leveled up yet. Alright, 82% damage to elites. What do we got here? 204% critical strike damage. But 61% vulnerable. 82% critical strike. Alright. It's a beginning. Yeah, my Spiritborn makes everything easy, honestly. I mean, that's what they did with that class this season. My Spiritborn just goes flying through everything. What's up, Staging? Good to see you, man. Yeah, my Spiritborn just goes... He just flies through this stuff. Alright, well, this sucks because we just have to keep going. And what sucks is we're only at 46, to be honest. I mean, really, what I've noticed is you got to get your glyphs at about 60. Stuck in T3. Horrible drops. I'll tell you what I did with this character is I got to T3 and I needed these. And I needed these, and I needed this. So I dropped down to and this, the ring. I dropped down to T2 and went and ran all the bosses to drop all this gear. That's why it all needs to be updated, because it's 750, you know, 750. But it's what gave me the push to get into Torment 4 for this character. And that's kind of how I've been doing it with every single one of my characters, is I get to the point where I can drop down, go kill a boss, farm the gear that I need for my specific build, and then go berserk. But I mean, I have a really strong, good method of, and I always have, of leveling up my characters quick. You know, my alts. I mean, I'm talking a day. You know, I'm there. So then the rest of the time is this part right here. You know, once you get to Torment 4, the rest of it is this. Kills you. Well, one thing you can do, Deathbox, is caches. You know, definitely make sure that you're taking the tree caches and don't open them and send them to your alt, because they will level him quick and he'll have a chance to grab some gear, but it's probably going to be gear that he can't use yet. But that's a very fast leveling method that's going on this season for sure. Not getting the resistances you need. Well, I can tell you that that's a big issue that I start watching pretty early in the game, because I know that I've gone through what you're going through right now, just trying to get it to where I can run content without constantly dying. The one thing I will say, and let me go over here so I can make sure I say it right. Where is it? Over this way. Is there is one of these that does work really well. And now I just have to remember which, like here, depending on which ones you're low in, but like this one does fire, cold, and shadow. This one will do lightning, cold, and poison. You know, those right there. And then the other thing that you might have to do, which kind of sucks because you're probably going to want to take it out later in the game, but you might have to do a resistance to all on some piece, like maybe this piece or something, to get you through for a while. I've had to do that a lot. You're a barbarian now. Are you using the mighty throw, Barb? Because that's the one I'm using too, and I think it's got some bugs when you start tempering your mighty throw and touch of death. Okay, a little bit of a twist there, but that's cool. Mighty throw, if you start tempering your mighty throw pulse to be bigger and bigger, and if you get some lucky rolls on it, especially masterworking, if you fight next to a wall, that it bugs out. It's really, I sent some videos to Blizzard. I haven't seen them discuss it or say shit about it, but I would try drinking one of these potions. It's one of these, because the good thing about an incense is you can still use potions. So if you come over here and do an incense and get like something like fire, cold, and shadow, and that gets your resistance where you need it, then or this lightning, cold, and poison, if you can get your resistance to where you need it using an incense, that's awesome, because then you still frees you up that you can drink, you know, a potion over here. Try raising your life up is what I would do. I would try to raise your life up and then go try it again. But sometimes you got to do what I'm doing too, and that's just like right now, pound out leveling up glyphs, which sucks. It totally sucks. But I think this Firebolt Sorcerer has definitely been underrated. And, you know, I think before we go back in here, I think we're going to do that idea. Let's do this first. Let's get rid of all this junk.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need? What still got some? My hammer sings on your return.
And then let's do this. Let's come here. Let's go here. And let's change out invoke stuns enemies for 2 seconds. See, I hate collecting crackling energy, but oh yeah, Yen's blessing would do it too. Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea, Deathbox. I think yeah, we'll start here. I don't really like collecting crackling energy. I've used this before, and I may end up really hating that. We'll see. I mean, it's easy to switch back if we need to. Cooldown's 11.9 seconds. All right. Have I tried using an ROL chest? I have not. No, I haven't. I know some people are though. I really haven't done much with this character at all. To be quite honest, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on him. I've been playing my other characters. Chose the wrong one there. I think we should have gone with the other one, stun. Now that I'm doing this, I see why. So let's see if I can just make a quick change here real quick. Oh, it won't let me because I'm in the pit. I forgot. You can't do that in the pit. Totally forgot. All right. Honestly, what I think what would work the best in this build would be to use ruins, use other class skill, and use vortex. If you use vortex with this build, it would be awesome. I have to look at some ideas for that, but to be honest with you, that is what I think is missing with this build. But yeah, you could also do a chest piece and probably squeeze out some more easily. All right, which way are we going? I really just have not spent any time on this character, which we will do now. I will start taking a look at it and seeing how I can tweak this. Yeah, most builds are using the rod. You're absolutely right. Yep. The Spiritborn. Almost all of them are using that same rod. Like if you had the Spiritborn Vortex right now with this build, and I could have swore I saw a ruin that does exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to look, because if there was a Vortex ruin that you could fire after you fired. Yeah, I gotta look at it. That would be cool. The rod drops from Andariel, both. The rod will drop for both. And it's a very common drop. It drops a lot. Some other players farming that same rod. I know that just this morning I saw some people asking me about it as well. This is a pin 65. This is pretty easy. Just trying to do something efficient so I can get glyphs done. Well, they'll never be done at this rate, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know how he was able to cast that when he was stunned, but he still did. He must have done it right before I stunned him. Okay. Holy smokes. The grind is for real. I mean, so again, guys, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, we will be doing follower runs. I will be running you guys through to get your mythics. And they're dropping like crazy. Maybe not as good as they were previously, but they are dropping. I mean, I've got 4 characters all geared with mythics. Stash full of mythics right now. Well, not full, I shouldn't say that, but a lot. And there you go, CJ. So yeah, and then we're also going to do another run this weekend, and in the clan notes here, I will be telling you what day so you can plan it. I know that there's guys that work Monday through Friday and they can't get in on these runs, so that's what those runs are going to be for this weekend. And I don't know if it'll be Saturday or Sunday. And the only place I can really make that clear is within the clan. So yeah, I will definitely make sure that everybody's aware of it. And we'll hopefully be able to gear some people up with some mythics and have some fun. So I like this build a little bit better like this, but I don't like that. I would rather have it there. And I do like this a little better. However, what I would like to do, I guess I can't. All right. All right. Yeah, boredom of the pit, one nightmare, one pit. I've done that trick too. It's just so boring. Pits are so freaking boring. I hate them. 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 But I'm telling you, man, season 5, like you, CJ, I did all of my characters, it's my main. I never ran the pit once. Happiest season I ever had. Really was. But Blizzard saw that and said, oh, they're not running the pit. Those bastards. Let's make them do that. Let's make our glyphs dependent on the pit. So they're forced to go to the pit. And sure as shit, here we are. So much fun. So much fun it is not. See, now you make me wonder. I should probably be putting my points into conjuration here. Because where's the other one? Oh yeah, just this one. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. 22 points there. And I just think I don't use this hardly ever. I really don't. I almost am tempted to drop it. All right, Deathbox, take care, bro. Have a good day at work. I almost am tempted to drop it but I don't like it because the cooldown is just too long. But for, oh no, where is it? That is huge. There you go, Breaker. Take care. Yeah. Breakers, you got, once your friend gets back from Florida, that's where I'm at, is Florida. Yeah. Florida. Duh is the main key there. I'm not a Florida original. I came here from Chicago on purpose, which makes me even duh-er. All right, what do we got? You're in Texas, all right. I did a lot of work in Texas. Lots of work. All over the state. I did a lot in Dallas-Fort Worth area. I did a lot in all over the state, mostly the mid-state where all of your wind farms are. That's a lot of your companies that maintain the wind farms in Texas. They bought EV vehicles, EV pickup trucks for their service fleet, and so they had to have EV chargers installed and maintained and serviced and all that, and that's what I used to do. But I also did a lot of work for, Dallas, Fort Worth area for the a lot of businesses, parking garages, they want to have EV chargers inside, and so I did a lot of that, a lot. Truck manufacturing plant, there you go. Yeah, that's becoming a dying art too, isn't it? Painting booths and that whole industry. slowly becoming a dying industry here in America again for the second time. My first life, I was a maintenance manager for a company. So I used to travel the world and hire technicians and train technicians how to work on the equipment and the new facility, wherever it was at. South Korea, Denmark, Germany, Ukraine, Russia, all over the world, I'm telling you. I loved it. I liked it a lot. But I got tired of airports, I can tell you that much. Got tired of traveling. And I mean, I was in Korea for like 9 months, so I mean, it was a long time. But now I'm fully retired and I'm pretty happy with being retired. I had a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of co-workers that told me I was going to hate it. I was going to be bored. I can tell you this, that obviously none of them are retired. It's the most awesomest thing ever. And to be quite honest with you, I would not be living in Florida right now if it wasn't for the fact that my wife is still working and she loves her job, and so until she hates it or retires or whatever, we'll be staying here. But my grandbaby's in California and they're not going to be staying there either. They're going to be relocating probably to the Colorado area in like 5 years, 6 years. So we are just kind of preparing to move closer to them, to be honest. I got 80 years left. Oh my God. Oh, dude, I remember when I was that young with that much time left. Well, my son and my daughter, my son-in-law and my daughter and my son all play Diablo. They all do. Some are more into the Eternal server. But yeah, they all play. We used to all play World of Warcraft together for, oh my gosh, 20 years, 15 years, long time. Yeah, man, we played for a long time together. We had our own clan in World of Warcraft for years, and then I left World of Warcraft and my daughter took it over, and then she left World of Warcraft and she gave it, or I forget what she did with it. I just know that I asked her about it the other day. I said, hey, do you still have access to it? And she's like, I don't think I can find the key. You know, World of Warcraft had those stupid keys that you would use, access keys. I forget what they were called. They were called something special. Yeah, I missed Vanilla WoW too. It was super fun, but I went back and tried to play it probably 3 months ago, and I absolutely could not stand the WSAD controls. I'm like, how did I forget about those? Those suck. Alright, why am I not able to kill this guy? What's going on here? Key authenticator, that's what it was. The key authenticator, yep. That's exactly. Yeah, I just couldn't stand the WSAD controls. It drove me crazy. I was like, oh my God, why did I used to play this so long? I mean, same thing happened to me when I went and played Once Famous. I mean, Once Famous, Once Human. Once Human was WSAD controls. Now they've done a patch and they fixed that. Over a while, yeah. Yeah, I used to really enjoy World of Warcraft for a long time. Long time. Oh, gosh, this is getting old though doing this stuff right here. I'll tell you what. Grinding out glyphs. Have to be done, but holy smokes, is it painful. Just about leveled up here at Paragon. Potions are still good. Let's go do another one. Oh, goody. Curious of why. I'm gonna look. Well, I can't do it now. I'm in the pit. I'll have to do it later. But why was I using? Why was I not using Light Spear Sorcerer before? I'm curious what was that other skill giving me. I don't know what. I don't think anything. So now, if you're going to use this is actually a good idea. It really is. But if you're going to use it and you're going to make it effective, then you need to concentrate a little bit on your cooldown reduction, I think. Because it could be very effective in a boss fight where you're having problems single target. This could be super effective, but you got to get the cooldown a little bit lower, I think. Change classes on the fly, yeah. I did. I think I tried FF, and it wasn't something I could just get into. Yeah. But I mean, so many games are changing now. Let's go this way first. I used to play Lost Ark a lot. I used to stream Lost Ark, and it got to the point where I didn't really like playing it anymore. All right, let's go. We're way ahead on the time here. Tomorrow and Friday, we're going to do follower runs. We're going to get people through mythics. We'll get them some mythic gear, I hope. gonna find out tomorrow and Friday if the drop rate's gotten any better since yesterday's patch or not. Jay Striker, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jeff Boy, I appreciate that as well. It's a follow. I didn't see it. I know you're gone now. You have to go to work. I think World of Warcraft not having controller support has always kind of been a killer for them, I think, but that's just because I hate WSAD. I really hate it. Exactly. That's exactly how you did it. Auto run and right click, yo. It was pretty barbaric, and what's crazy is it's still the exact same way. I mean, like I said, I just went back and revisited it just a few months ago, and I was like, oh my god, I can't play this game anymore. Oh yeah, you're gonna make me do 2 more, I can tell. You're gonna make me do 2 more for sure. Yeah, the Elydian expansion. I left a little bit after the Lich King expansion. Really, I want to say about the time the Pandarian. Yeah, the Pandarian. Pandarian was the one where I left. When Pandas came into the game, I was kind of like, okay, I'm done. That's it. Game over. I don't want to play with Pandas. If I want to do that, I would go play a different game.
This is fine, as far as towns go.
Come back if you need work.
No, I don't need no work. So, just in case you guys are unaware of how this works, so tomorrow it's going to be let me put it over here too. You want to send a friend request to this. You know, and do a request for that and friend. And then tomorrow, when you see that I come available, because then I mark myself available, and you join, you just do request to join. Don't hesitate, don't ask, don't nothing. When you see I'm available, request to join. If you wait or you ask to be polite, you will get burned and somebody else will get your spot. That's how it works. And because they changed the drop rate, and it hasn't been as good as it's been, my groups have not been changing personnel as often. Normally my groups, the people change out a lot, because before we were getting like 30 mythics in 2 hours. You know, I mean, everybody was walking away with 3 or 4 in their pocket and leaving, and new people were coming in and getting 3 or 4 and leaving. Now the drop rate changed since, what was it, last Thursday a little bit, and then there was a patch yesterday. I haven't tested the drop rate since then, yesterday, so we'll see. But that is how you're going to do it. You're going to do a friend request to Made Biker pound 1605, and then you're going to, once I accept that, you're going to do a request to join tomorrow when you see I make myself available. Again, like I said, don't ask, don't say, can I join? Don't anything. When you see that I'm available, you want to do a request to join, because as soon as the group fills, we're going to go and start running. All right. So be prepared for that tomorrow. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Now, I usually do not start the stream off doing that. All right. What I do is I will be logging on as my Spiritborn, and I will probably go and run a couple, maybe one Infernal Horde and maybe one Pit. And then I will tell you guys, hey, okay, I'm going to open it up, and then that's when we do it. All right. So you'll get fair warning when I'm about ready to do it. All right. With that all being said, I'm going to go ahead and log right now. We're going to log it off. I got my dog is sitting here beside me, so it needs to go out. We're going to go ahead and call it today. I got some other things I need to get finished up here. Again, tomorrow, Friday, we will be doing runs. We'll get you some mythics, and we will be doing one on the weekend too. I just don't know what day. I'll let you know. All right, y'all, take care. Be safe, and I'll see you all soon.